Hello my friends, Dr. Mandell here. When it comes to building strength, protecting our muscles, and staying active as we age, protein is the key nutrient our body can't live without. For decades, we've been told that eggs are the gold standard of protein. Yes, eggs are wonderful, nutrient-dense, affordable, and healthy. But what if I told you that there's a food out there that has 20 times more protein than eggs? Yes, you heard me right. This superfood has been overlooked for far too long. And the best part, it's not only packed with protein, but it's also loaded with antioxidants, essential fatty acids, vitamins, and minerals your body desperately needs as you age. The food I'm talking about is spirulina, a natural blue-green algae that's been consumed for thousands of years. Gram for gram, spirulina has one of the highest concentrations of protein found in any natural food on Earth. Sometimes up to 70% protein content. Compare that to an egg, which is around 6-7 grams of protein. Spirulina is a powerhouse. For decades, we've been taught that eggs are the ultimate food when it comes to protein, and there's no denying it. Eggs are truly one of nature's miracles. They're inexpensive, widely available, and packed with nutrients like vitamin B12, choline, selenium, and of course, high-quality protein. A single large egg contains about 6 to 7 grams of protein, and that protein is considered complete. That means it has all the essential amino acids your body needs to build and repair tissues. This is one reason why eggs have long been used as the gold standard when nutritionists measure the quality of protein in other foods. But here's a shocking truth. As wonderful as eggs are, there's a food out there that blows them out of the water. I'm talking about a food that has up to 20 times more protein by weight than eggs. Yes, 20 times more. That food is spirulina, a nutrient-dense blue-green algae that has been consumed by cultures around the world for thousands of years. Now let me explain why this is so important for you, especially as you age. You see, protein isn't just about building big muscles in the gym. Protein is about survival. Every single cell in your body needs protein to function. Your skin, your hair, your nails, your organs, all of them are made up of protein structures. Your immune system relies on protein to create antibodies that fight off infections. Your hormones, your enzymes, your neurotransmitters, these are all proteins or protein-based molecules. Without protein, your body literally cannot repair itself, cannot grow, and cannot fight off disease. This is why, as we get older, protein becomes even more critical. After the age of 50, the body naturally starts to lose muscle mass. This condition is called sarcopenia. It doesn't happen overnight, but little by little, year by year, muscle fibers shrink, strength declines, and before long, something as simple as climbing stairs or carrying groceries feels like a challenge. This muscle loss isn't just about weakness. It increases the risk of falls, fractures, loss of independence, and even early death. And here's where the comparison between eggs and spirulina becomes so powerful. If you eat one egg, you're giving your body about 6 grams of protein. That's good. But if you consume a small serving of spirulina, you're giving your body a protein source that's around 60 to 70% protein by weight. Just 1 tablespoon of spirulina powder contains about 4 grams of pure, highly absorbable protein. Gram for gram, it outperforms eggs many times over. Think about this. Imagine your body is like a house. Every day, small damages happen. The walls get scratched, the roof gets a little leaky, the foundation shifts. Protein is the brick and mortar your body uses to repair itself. Eggs will give you a steady supply of those building blocks, but spirulina will flood your system with an even greater concentration. That means faster repair, better recovery, and stronger resistance against the breakdown that naturally happens with age. And here's something else you need to know. Not all proteins are created equal. Some foods may be high in protein, but they lack essential amino acids, making them incomplete. But spirulina is different. It is a complete protein, meaning it has every single essential amino acid your body needs. That's exactly what makes it such a unique and powerful food. Now, you may be thinking, Dr. Mandell, does this mean I should throw away my eggs and just eat spirulina? Absolutely not. Eggs are still a wonderful food and should not be eliminated unless you have an allergy or sensitivity. But the point here is variety and enhancement. By adding spirulina to your diet, you're giving your body something extraordinary, something that can work alongside eggs and other protein-rich foods to create the perfect balance of nutrition. Let's talk practicality. Spirulina doesn't come in shells like eggs. You'll find it in powders, tablets, or capsules. The powder can be added to smoothies, juices, or sprinkled over salads. Some people mix it with water and drink it straight. I'll be honest, it has a strong taste that not everyone loves, but the health benefits make it worthwhile. Even a small serving each day can elevate your nutrition in ways you can feel. This is especially important for older adults. Many seniors struggle to eat enough protein. Chewing meat may be difficult, digestion may be weaker, and appetites may be smaller. Spirulina solves this problem. A tiny amount delivers a concentrated dose of protein without the heaviness of meat or the cholesterol of animal products. It's light, it's easy, and it's gentle on the digestive system. Let me put it this way. Eggs are like a solid meal, filling and nourishing. Spirulina is like pure fuel, concentrated and powerful. Both are important, but together they create a combination that your body will thank you for. Now think about the bigger picture. We live in a world where chronic inflammation, weak immunity, and fatigue are becoming more common. People are searching for ways to feel energized, to stay strong, and to protect their health naturally. Spirulina provides not just protein, but also antioxidants like phycocyanin, which help protect your cells from damage. It supports liver health, boosts endurance, and can even help balance blood sugar. Eggs don't give you those extra benefits. That's what makes spirulina so unique. So my friends, the takeaway is simple. Eggs are great, but don't stop there. Open your mind to this amazing gift from nature. By including spirulina in your diet, you're giving your body a concentrated source of protein up to 20 times greater than eggs that will help keep your muscles strong, your mind sharp, and your immune system resilient. Remember, it's not about choosing one food over another. It's about creating harmony in your diet, filling in the gaps and giving your body everything it needs to thrive. Eggs give you strengths. Spirulina supercharges it. Health is wealth, my friends. Take care of your body, nourish it with the best, and it will reward you with energy, vitality, and years of healthy living. When we talk about protein, most people think of meat, chicken, fish, or eggs. And yes, those are good sources of protein. But here's something that's often misunderstood. Not all proteins are created equal. You see, protein isn't just one thing. Protein is made up of building blocks called amino acids. Your body takes the protein you eat, breaks it down into amino acids, and then uses those amino acids to repair tissues, build new muscle, produce hormones, and even create enzymes that keep your body running every single second of the day. Now here's the critical part. There are 20 amino acids in total. Your body can make some of them on its own, but there are 9 amino acids you absolutely must get from your diet. These are called the essential amino acids. If even one of those is missing, your body can't build the proteins it needs efficiently. It's like trying to build a house but running out of bricks. You can't finish the job. This is why the term complete protein is so important. A complete protein is a food that has all 9 of those essential amino acids in the right proportions for your body to use. Foods like eggs and meat are complete proteins, which is why they're often praised. But here's where spirulina shines. Spirulina is also a complete protein, and not only does it contain all those essential amino acids, but it contains them in a form that is highly digestible and easily absorbed by your body. That means when you take spirulina, your body doesn't waste energy breaking it down. It goes right to work. Think about that for a moment. You eat a piece of steak and your body has to work hard to break it down, digest it, and pull out those amino acids. Sometimes, especially as we get older, our digestive systems don't work as efficiently. Protein digestion becomes weaker and we don't absorb as much as we should. Spirulina solves that problem. The protein in spirulina is pre-digested in a sense because it's in such a simple form that your body can use it almost immediately. That's why many people who add spirulina to their diets notice a difference in their energy, recovery, and mental clarity. Let me give you an example. Imagine two people are trying to build a wall. One has a pile of raw clay and has to mold every single brick by hand before he can stack them. The other person has a pile of perfectly shaped bricks ready to go. Who's going to build the wall faster? Obviously, the one with the ready-made bricks. That's exactly how spirulina works in your body. It's giving you the ready-made bricks of protein, amino acids that your body can use immediately to build and repair. And here's where this becomes even more powerful for older adults. After the age of 50, our bodies are constantly battling muscle loss. Sarcopenia, that slow decline of muscle tissue, creeps in year after year. One of the biggest reasons this happens is because many older adults simply aren't getting enough complete protein in their diets. They may eat a little here, a little there, but often it's not enough, or it's missing those essential amino acids. Spirulina fills in that gap beautifully. Just a small serving gives you the complete protein profile your body needs to keep rebuilding muscle tissue and to keep your metabolism strong. And remember, protein isn't just about muscles. Those amino acids from complete proteins are the foundation for neurotransmitters in your brain. These are the chemicals that help you think clearly, focus, and maintain a positive mood. Have you ever noticed how when you're low on protein, you feel tired, irritable, maybe even anxious? That's because your brain is literally starving for the amino acids it needs to make dopamine, serotonin, and other brain chemicals. Spirulina helps to feed the brain by giving it those essential amino acids, keeping your mood balanced and your mind sharp. Now let's also talk about the immune system. When your body is under attack, whether from viruses, bacteria, or even just the stress of everyday life, your immune cells rely on amino acids to create antibodies. Without a steady supply of complete protein, your immune system can't mount the defense it needs. That's one of the reasons so many people find themselves constantly run down, catching colds, or feeling like they just can't bounce back from illness. Spirulina provides the amino acids that fuel the immune system, so your body has what it needs to fight and recover. I want you to think of spirulina as more than just a supplement. Think of it as a nutritional insurance policy. You don't always know if you're getting the right balance of amino acids from your regular meals, especially if you eat less meat or if you're relying more on plant-based foods. But spirulina takes away the guesswork. It ensures that no matter what, your body gets all those essential amino acids in one small, easy serving. And this isn't just theory. Studies have shown that spirulina's protein quality is comparable, even superior in some ways, to traditional animal proteins. The digestibility, the amino acid profile, and the added bonus of nutrients like iron, magnesium, and antioxidants make it a true superfood. Now, my friends, let's be real. Spirulina isn't going to replace your meals. It's not about living off powders and tablets. It's about enhancing your diet, giving your body that extra edge. If you add just a little spirulina each day in a smoothie, in water, or even in capsules, you're giving your body one of the purest, most complete forms of protein available on Earth. So when I say spirulina is a complete protein, I'm really saying it's a complete package for your health. It's feeding your muscles, your brain, your immune system, and your energy. It's simple, it's natural, and it's been used safely for thousands of years. Remember this, the food you eat become the tissues, the cells, and the life you live tomorrow. Don't just eat to fill your stomach, eat to nourish your body at the deepest level, and spirulina as a complete protein is one of the most powerful ways you can do that. One of the greatest challenges that comes with aging is something most people don't talk about enough. It's not just wrinkles or gray hair. It's not just slower energy or needing more rest. It's the silent shrinking of muscle tissue that happens year after we reach middle age. This condition is called sarcopenia, and it affects millions of people worldwide. By the time many reach their 70s or 80s, they've lost a significant portion of their muscle mass, and this loss can lead to weakness, poor balance, difficulty walking, and even life-threatening falls. But here's the good news: muscle loss with age is not a sentence. It's not something you're powerless against. You can fight it, and one of the most powerful tools to fight muscle loss is the right kind of protein. This is where spirulina becomes so valuable. As I shared before, spirulina is an extraordinary food. It's a blue-green algae packed with protein, up to 70% protein by weight, and it contains all the essential amino acids your body needs. But what makes spirulina especially powerful for older adults is not just how much protein it has, but how easily your body can absorb and use that protein. Let me explain why that matters. As we get older, our digestive systems don't function the way they used to. We produce less stomach acid, less digestive enzymes, and this means we don't break down food as efficiently. If you eat a steak at 70 years old, you may not extract nearly as much usable protein from it as you would have at 30. This creates a problem because even if you're eating enough food, your body may not be absorbing enough protein to keep your muscles strong. Spirulina solves that problem because this protein is in a form that's already easy to digest and absorb. You're not wasting energy breaking it down. It goes straight to work rebuilding and maintaining your muscle tissue. Now let's talk about why fighting muscle loss is so important. Muscles aren't just about looking toned or strong. Muscles are your foundation for life. They stabilize your joints, they support your bones, and they help you move safely. When muscles shrink, bones take on more stress, and that's when fractures, arthritis, and injuries happen. Muscles also play a critical role in metabolism. The more muscle you have, the better your body burns calories, regulates blood sugar, and manages weight. When muscle mass drops, metabolism slows, fat increases, and blood sugar can spiral out of control, leading to diabetes and other metabolic problems. This is why spirulina is such a powerful ally for seniors and anyone concerned about aging. By delivering concentrated, high-quality protein, spirulina gives your body the raw materials it needs to maintain and even rebuild muscle tissue, no matter your age. You may not be lifting heavy weights or running marathons, but even the simple act of standing up, walking, and living your daily life becomes easier and safer when your muscles are nourished properly. And it's not just a protein. Spirulina also contains antioxidants like phycocyanin, vitamins and minerals, and anti-inflammatory compounds that help reduce the stress and inflammation that come with aging muscles. When muscles are inflamed, they break down faster and recover slower. Spirulina helps protect muscle fibers from oxidative stress, keeping them healthier for longer. Now imagine this, you're in your 60s or 70s and you start incorporating spirulina into your daily routine. Along with light exercise like walking or resistance training, you're giving your body the best chance to fight off sarcopenia. Week after week, month after month, your muscles remain strong, your balance stays steady, and your independence stays intact. Compare that to the person who doesn't get enough protein, who lets muscle loss creep in quietly. One day it's harder to climb stairs. Then it's harder to get out of a chair. Then walking across the room becomes exhausting. This decline doesn't happen overnight. It's years of undernourishment. Spirulina helps break that cycle. I often say, my friends, that health is wealth, and nothing proves this more than the role of muscle. When your muscles are strong, you feel confident, you can move freely, you can take part in activities you love, you can live with dignity. But when muscles are weak, even simple tasks can feel overwhelming. That's why every effort you make to protect your muscles is an investment in the quality of your life. Spirulina is not a magic pill, but it is a powerful tool. Just a few grams a day can supply your body with the protein and nutrients to slow down or even reverse muscle loss. It's not about bodybuilding, it's about healthy aging. It's about walking with strength, standing tall, and protecting yourself from falls and injuries. And here's something else to keep in mind. Muscle health isn't just physical, it's deeply connected to your mind and emotions. When you have strong muscles, you feel more capable, more alive, and more engaged with the world. Spirulina supports this by not only feeding your muscles, but also fueling your brain with amino acids that help produce neurotransmitters. That means sharper focus, better mood, and more motivation to stay active. It's a positive cycle. The stronger you feel, the more active you become, and the more active you are, the more your muscles thrive. So my friends, don't accept muscle loss as a natural part of aging. Yes, it happens, but you have the power to slow it down dramatically With spirulina in your diet, combined with healthy movement and a positive mindset, you can keep your muscles vibrant and strong well into your golden years. Remember, the choices you make today create the body you live with tomorrow. Feed your muscles, protect your strength, and never underestimate the power of nutrition. Spirulina is one of nature's greatest gifts, and it's here to help you age gracefully, energetically, and independently. When most people hear the word spirulina, the first thing that comes to mind is protein. And yes, spirulina is one of the richest protein sources on the planet, but to stop there would be selling this incredible superfood short. Spirulina isn't just about protein, it's about healing, protecting, and energizing your entire body in ways that extend far beyond building muscle. Let's start with the immune system. Every day your body is under attack. Viruses, bacteria, toxins, and even stress are constantly trying to wear you down. Your immune system is your defense, your shield, your internal army. But like any army, it needs supplies to fight effectively. Spirulina delivers those supplies. It's packed with compounds like phycocyanin, beta-carotene, and polysaccharides that stimulate the immune cells to wake up, communicate, and do their job more efficiently. This means that when an invader enters your body, your immune system responds faster and stronger. Think of your immune system as a fire department. Without enough water pressure, the firefighters can't put out the flames. Spirulina increases that water pressure, giving your immune system the power to act quickly. Studies have shown that spirulina can even help increase the production of antibodies, the proteins that recognize and neutralize harmful invaders. For older adults, this is especially critical because as we age, the immune system naturally weakens. Spirulina helps restore some of that lost strength, keeping you more resilient against illness. But spirulina doesn't stop at the immune system. It also has a profound effect on the brain. Inside your brain, billions of neurons are firing every second, sending signals that control your thoughts, your memory, your emotions, and your actions. These neurons are highly sensitive to damage from stress and toxins. Spirulina's antioxidants, especially phycocyanin, protect these neurons from oxidative stress. They act like bodyguards, standing in front of your brain cells and shielding them from harm. And let's not forget about inflammation. Inflammation is a word we hear often, but many people don't realize just how damaging it can be. Inflammation is your body's natural response to injury or infection, but when it becomes chronic, when it stays turned on for too long, it quietly damages your tissues and organs. Chronic inflammation is behind arthritis, heart disease, diabetes, Alzheimer's, and even many cancers. Spirulina helps calm this fire. Its anti-inflammatory compounds regulate your immune system so it doesn't overreact. It's like putting a governor on an engine so it doesn't burn out. When inflammation is under control, pain decreases, energy improves, and healing becomes possible. Many people who take spirulina regularly report that their joints feel better, their energy levels increase, and they just feel more balanced overall. That's not a coincidence. That's the power of natural anti-inflammatories working at the cellular level. And there's more. Spirulina contains B vitamins, iron, magnesium, and chlorophyll, all of which play vital roles in keeping your body functioning. Iron helps carry oxygen in your blood, giving you stamina. Magnesium calms your nervous system, supports sleep, and regulates muscle contractions. Chlorophyll cleanses and detoxifies, helping your liver and kidneys do their jobs more effectively. These are the kinds of nutrients that many people are deficient in, and spirulina helps fill those gaps. Now let's bring this all together. Imagine you're in your 60s, 70s, or even 80s. You want to stay active, you want to protect your memory, and you want to keep your immune system strong. Spirulina addresses all three. It supports your muscles with protein, your immune system with protective compounds, your brain with antioxidants, and your joints and tissues by calming inflammation. It's like an all-in-one package designed by nature to help your body age gracefully. I want you to picture this. You wake up in the morning and instead of feeling stiff, tired, or foggy, you feel energized. Your joints don't ache as much. Your mind feels sharper, more focused. You don't dread catching the next flu that goes around because you know your immune system is better prepared. That's the kind of daily difference spirulina can make over time. Now I know what some of you may be thinking, Dr. Mandell, can one food really do all that? The answer is yes, but not because it's magic. It's because spirulina provides the fundamental nutrients your body is crying out for. It gives your cells what they need to function at their best. And when your cells are healthy, your whole body feels healthy. Here's something important to remember. Health is never about one single factor. It's not just about protein, not just about vitamins, not just about antioxidants. It's about synergy. It's about how all these nutrients work together to create balance in your body. Spirulina is so unique because it combines protein, antioxidants, vitamins, minerals, and anti-inflammatories in one natural package. That synergy is what makes it so powerful. So my friends, don't think of spirulina as just another supplement. Think of it as a daily investment in your immune system, your brain, and your overall vitality. Just a little bit every day, whether in a smoothie, a glass of water, or capsules, can make a profound difference in how you feel and how you age. Remember, prevention is always better than cure. If you wait until you're sick, until your memory starts fading, until inflammation has taken its toll, it's harder to repair. But if you start now, if you nourish your body consistently, you can prevent so many of those problems before they even begin. Spirulina gives you that opportunity. I encourage you, take care of yourself today for the sake of tomorrow. Feed your immune system, protect your brain, calm the fires of inflammation, and give your body the love it deserves. Spirulina can be one of the simplest, most effective steps you take on that journey. When we talk about nutrition, one of the most common challenges people face is not knowing how to make healthy choices practical. We hear about superfoods, about vitamins, about nutrients that can change our health, but the question is always the same. How do I actually use it? How do I make it part of my life without turning my diet upside down? That's what I love about spirulina. This isn't some complicated, hard to find food that requires fancy cooking or difficult preparation. Spirulina is simple, easy, and versatile. It fits into your daily routine without fuss. And the best part is, you don't need a lot of it to feel the benefits. Spirulina comes in a few forms, powder, tablets, or capsules. Each one has its own advantages. If you enjoy making smoothies, juices, or even mixing things into yogurt, the powder is fantastic. Just a teaspoon stirred into your morning drink delivers a concentrated boost of protein, antioxidants, and essential nutrients. Yes, it has a strong taste, earthy, almost sea-like, but you can mask that easily by blending it with fruits like bananas, pineapples, or berries. Within seconds, you've created a nutrient-packed drink that fuels your body and keeps you energized throughout the day. For those who prefer simplicity, spirulina tablets or capsules are perfect. You don't have to think about taste, mixing, or recipes. You just swallow them with water and you're done. That's one of the reasons spirulina is so widely used around the world. It's convenient, portable, and doesn't spoil. You can keep it at home, in your bag, or even at work, and it's always ready to go. And here's the beauty of it. You don't need to consume large amounts. Spirulina is so nutrient dense that just a small serving, sometimes as little as a few grams, is enough to make a difference. Compare that to many other health foods where you have to eat large portions to get the benefits. With spirulina, it's concentrated nutrition in its purest form. That's why it's often referred to as nature's multivitamin. Now let me put this into perspective. Many people struggle with health changes because they feel overwhelmed. They think, I have to change my whole diet, give up everything I love, and eat foods I don't enjoy. That mindset makes people give up before they even start. But spirulina doesn't ask for that. It doesn't ask you to eliminate the foods you enjoy. It simply asks you to add a little more nourishment into your life. You can still enjoy your meals. You can still eat your favorite foods. Spirulina is a supplement. It supplements what you already do, making your diet stronger and more complete. Think of it this way. Your body is like a car. Every day you fill it with fuel, but if the fuel is low quality, over time, the engine suffers. Spirulina is like adding a high-grade additive to your tank. It doesn't replace the fuel you're using, but it upgrades it. It helps your body run smoother, cleaner, and with more power. And it's not just for the health enthusiast or the athlete. Spirulina is for the everyday person who wants to feel better, have more energy, and protect their health as they age. Whether you're a busy professional, a parent on the go, or a senior who wants to maintain independence, Spirulina fits right into your routine. It doesn't require preparation time, special storage, or complicated cooking. It's literally as easy as mix, swallow, or stir. Another wonderful thing about Spirulina is its versatility. You can add it to smoothies, yes, but also to soups, sauces, or even salad dressings. Some people bake it into energy bars or blend it into hummus. It's a chameleon food. It adapts to whatever you like. If you're creative in the kitchen, you can find dozens of ways to use it. If you're not, no worries, just take it in capsule form and you're set. Now, I know some people hesitate because of the taste. Let me be honest, Spirulina has a distinct flavor, and not everyone loves it at first. But here's the truth, your body doesn't care how it tastes. Your body cares how it nourishes. And once you experience the benefits, more energy, better focus, stronger immunity, that taste becomes a reminder of healing, not a barrier. Besides, with so many ways to take it, you can find a method that works for you. Here's something else to think about. Consistency is key. The body thrives on what we do every day, not what we do once in a while. You can eat the healthiest meal once a month, but it won't change your health. Spirulina works because it's easy enough to take every single day. That daily dose of concentrated nutrition builds up over time, protecting your cells, fueling your muscles, and strengthening your immune system. Small steps repeated daily create massive changes. And my friends, let me remind you, health doesn't have to be complicated. Too often we overthink it. We chase miracle cures or expensive treatments when in reality nature has already given us so many answers. Spirulina is one of those gifts. It's been used safely for centuries, trusted by different cultures, and even researched by scientists as a potential food to sustain astronauts in space. Why? Because it's simple, it's effective, and it works. So if you're asking yourself how to begin, start small. Add a teaspoon of spirulina powder to your morning smoothie. Take a couple of tablets with your breakfast. Mix a little into water and drink it down. Don't overcomplicate it. The important thing is to start and to stay consistent. Imagine this months from now, you look back and realize you feel more energetic, your muscles feel stronger, your immunity feels sharper, your mind feels clearer. That transformation didn't come from one massive change. It came from a simple daily habit, adding spirulina to your life. That's the power of simplicity, my friends. Don't wait for the perfect time. Don't wait for tomorrow. Start today. Keep it easy, keep it consistent, and let nature's gift do the work.